welcome back to the Two Real Guys channels. It's been a long time, I know. We've been busy. Back behind me is the camera's Guy.
Hey.
I'm Guy. We're Two Real Guys.
We are.
We're making a new video. We made some updates. As you can see, we updated our vehicle. We got rid of a couple vehicles and downsized to a nice Ford Maverick. One of the problems we've been having in the barn is we bought that air compressor back there.
Yeah, back in that corner.
That air compressor was a 110 air compressor, and it was blowing the safeties on the battery system we have, until we figured out that it's convertible to 220. And with 220, it could handle the surge. So now we have our air compressor working off the battery system, full power, lights, everything, and power.
Do you want to talk about the air toys that we bought?
This is a Chicago pneumatic air wrench built in the United States many moons ago. High-end torque. We went to the pawn shop, bought it for 10 bucks. Somebody probably paid $200-300 for this a long time ago. And because they had two of them, we're like, we'll take both of them for 20 bucks. We got two for 20. What a deal. You can't buy something like that cheap.
This is also a an air regulator that we tested. This was $5 at our local pawn shop.
Yeah. So the moral of the story is, check out your local pawn shops because there's some fantastic deals. The other moral of the story is, don't believe everything you read and hear from Grok or ChatGPT or any of these AI programs, because every one of them said, oh, you can't convert that air compressor to 220. Although the motor said it could be converted to 220. So we didn't listen to ChatGPT. We watched a YouTube video that said you could do this, and we rewired it. So now it runs on 220, runs like a champ, and we have air in the barn. That's it.
You want to shift over to the next thing?
The Ford Maverick. We got rid of the pickup truck that I had, the Chevy Colorado, because I only had like 8,900 miles on it, and it was 2 years old, and I wasn't driving it.
Yeah, there was one YouTube comment I remember reading that was like, you'd be better off just buying like a Porsche 911 or something like that and not driving it.
Yeah, so I decided that we would get rid of the Chevy Trax, get rid of the Colorado, and buy that for Guy to drive him back and forth to work. I work from home, so I really don't need a vehicle. So we went from 4 vehicles to 3 vehicles and reduced our expenses quite a bit.
Yeah.
So beautiful truck. We like it. It's a hybrid. It's 40-50 miles to a gallon.
I average about 60 miles a gallon to and from work. This is a 2026 Ford Maverick XLT hybrid. I've been looking at these things up and down the internet. And the best thing about this truck is we put around 300 miles on it, and we got our first check engine light.
Yeah.
Which is great. That tells you a lot about Ford reliability right there. And
we'll get it fixed. You know, we'll take it back in. We still have to get the spray and bed liner, and we know what the error code is. We looked it up, and it's something with the EVAP system, so they'll fix it, and they'll spray in the bed liner. We'll do it all at one time, and we'll have the perfect truck for us to work around the house with. It's big enough that we can pull our trailer with it.
Our small aluminum trailer.
Yeah, our small aluminum trailer. So it can tow 2,000 pounds. So my trailer's nowhere near that. So all in all, lots of changes made. We'll be putting out more videos. It's taken us a little time. I don't know if you can tell, but we did all the electrical in the barn. So you can see two of the rows are on. I think we did some videos on this a while back, but yeah, we're making slow and steady progress. Next thing we're going to get rid of is the lift,
Yeah, the scissor lift.
the scissor lift. We have that up on Facebook Marketplace, and we'll see if we can sell that. We're in no rush. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, we're not getting any hits on it.
So, well, it just takes one hit.
Yeah. We have it on Marketplace for $6,500, and I think when we sell that, we'll be able to put that money towards probably a car lift. Hopefully, I've been kind of angling towards that for a while now, so...
Yeah, we'll get rid of that. We'll get a car lift, and then we'll have the setup that we want in here. It's been a long time to get to this point, but we're inching closer and closer.
Do you want to talk about your little project with your lift?
So we'll come over here. Believe it or not, this is a floor jack. And we've been cleaning the floor jack up. It was my grandfather's. It's about a 1939, I think it's called a Walker. Yeah, it's a Walker. Old, heavy, 2.5 ton jack. And we actually coated this thing with something called tannic acid. And we coated everything, and you can see a lot of the parts I just dumped in tannic acid. This was rust. This was all rusted. It's black. So what tannic acid does, it turns all of your metal. It basically coats your metal. It converts the rust into like a primer, and it's sealed into the metal. And just a little secret, tannic acid is nothing special. It's black tea boiled. Fill up a big pot, throw 6 or 8 tea bags in it, let it boil for a little while, and let it set. And you'll have something that looks like this. And you can use it over and over again. And it will convert the metal into a rust-free coating.
Did you mix anything else with it?
I put a little bit of white vinegar in also, just like a
dash of it.
Yeah, just like a tablespoon for every cup. And believe it or not, this thing was brown. It was all rust.
It was all rust. It was really bad.
And you can see that a lot of it, I've only put a couple of coats on it. This right here's one of the wheels. This thing was all rust, and it turned it black. And it's a primer coat. It's not coming off. So we're gonna paint this whole thing. The pump is sitting over there. I got to get that fixed. But this was my grandfather's floor jack, my dad's floor jack, and it's now my responsibility to take care of it. So I'm going to restore it, get it back up and running, and it'll be something we use around here, and it'll be something that Guy keeps moving forward.
Yep. So it's going to be Ford blue and yellow, like enamel paint.
Yeah, if you go look up the Walker paint codes, the paint colors for these, it's a yellow and blue mix.
Yeah, but the unfortunate thing is they don't make that paint anymore.
Yeah.
So we just did Ford blue and yellow paint and called it a day.
So that's it. That's what's going on around here. We'll put out more videos. We got more stuff going on. But nice catching up with you. Peace out.
See you guys. Have a good week, month, or year, or however long we take to get back to this.